Hello, I'm going to show you how to use Roambi Flow magazine, how to download it onto your iPad. Roambi Flow is a free app. We use it to create iPad magazines like Student Affairs Matters. Readers download these magazines and swipe through the pages to peruse content, look at pictures, watch videos, and explore quantitative information relevant to the magazine articles through Roambi's signature data visualization tools. Now, getting Roambi Flow onto your iPad is easy. You have to download it from the App Store. You can see I have it here, downloaded on my wife's computer up here onto her iPad. If you've received an email announcing a new magazine, we've put links there for everything you need to do. So now I'm going to show you how to use it using my wife's iPad, which she kindly lent to me. You can see here I've already downloaded Roambi Flow there, and I also have her email program here. And I'm going to open that because I happen to have sent her an email announcing a new issue of Student Affairs Matters. Here it is. Since I already have Roambi Flow downloaded to the iPad, let's just download a new magazine issue. And I'm going to touch the red tap here to download link just beneath the Student Affairs Matters Winter 2012-13 edition. So this presents a choice now. I can install the app at the bottom, but as I said, I've already got the app on my device, so I'll tap the blue View button to get the latest issue of Student Affairs Matters. This opens up Roambi Flow, and I watch the progress of downloading the new issue of our magazine. It doesn't take too long, and voila! Now I have my new magazine and it opens right to the cover page. Does a little preparation there. Really doesn't take long. So now navigating through the magazine is very easy. I swipe my finger to the from the right edge of the magazine to the left, and I advance to the next page. I can also swipe the other way, left to right, and I'm taken to the page before. Yet another way to navigate is to tap near the bottom of the screen, and you see a little gray navigation bar across there. I can touch it and drag it left or right and go directly to a page. It shows me the pages as I'm going along. So let's actually go over here to page 8. And here I show a picture of one of our Rhodes Scholarship recipients, Margaret Hayden. So I do a single tap on the little video icon there, and you will see and play the video that comes up. And to close out of the video, see, I could hit the play button here, but I'm not going to do that. To close out of the video, I just tap back on the magazine and it closes. Note that to play the video, you have to have an active wireless connection. That's really important because it gets that over the wireless. Now notice there's another kind of icon, and this one happens to be about Stanford Scholarship recipients over the last few years. So I'm going to, and this is one of those data visualizations that I mentioned earlier. I'm going to tap on the that icon, and it brings that up in a sort of a small way, the way I might see it on an iPhone. And you'll notice a couple of little arrows facing opposite each other at the bottom right of that iPhone-like screen. I'm going to tap that, and actually now Roambi Flow opens up this data visualization on my entire screen. So now I'm going to drill down by touching the screen. So it's all right to touch these things, so I'm going to touch on Rhodes. And I think I'll go down into 2012. Now here you see our two Rhodes winners in 2012, Margaret, and you also see Rachel. So let's look at Rachel, and I can open up her information here and read a little bit about her. So now tapping the back button takes me back up the chain. I could look at all of the Rhodes winners over the time. Again, I'm touching up and down, drilling down, looking back up, and so on. Hit the back button, goes all the way up to the top. I hit close, and now I'm back in my magazine. If I touch outside of the data visualization, it closes it up and I go right back into my articles. Um, now, let's note that each visualization can be different. I'm going to use the navigation one, go to page 10, and notice that each can be different. This happens to be a survey of mentors in violence prevention, pre and post training. So I'm going to tap on the two little arrows again, open it up, and note that I can look at different information on each of the reports. Okay, so I'm going to close it up. So the key here is to use your fingers to do touching, and you will explore much more about the information that's available to you. So now I'm going to touch the magazine again, just a single tap on the magazine, and you'll notice, in addition to the little navigation bar down at the bottom, up on the top left, I have something called Library. Let me tap that. All right, and now you'll notice that I have other magazines here. I'm going to ignore them, but all I have to do is navigate to the right magazine, single tap, and I get into it. Single tap, I go back to the library, just like I did before. Now you'll also notice down at the bottom, at the very bottom, in some very small letters, it says double tap any cover for details. So I'm going to do that now. And this brings up a page that shows that I have actually a winter edition, which I've been reading now, and I could tap it to read there and go back into it, or I can touch on the autumn button here and download that report. So again now, what it's doing is giving me a progress bar to show me opening up the autumn 2012 edition or issue of Student Affairs Matters. Once it's done, the little button up at the top will change from download to read. I touch the read button, and now you see it preparing the document, and again, the same drill as before, swiping left and right to go through the magazine and so on. Well, that's it. It's not so difficult once you give it a try. Remember, on the iPad, you're supposed to touch the toys in the toy store. So if you get stuck, keep touching and you'll probably figure it out.